There you go, my friends. Welcome, people. This is my first stream on this channel. Let's roll the 30-second countdown. People. I apologize for being a couple of minutes late on my first stream, but we are here on my channel, Slens Talks. I'm joined by these lovely people. We're going to have a show for you today. We're going to be discussing Roman Abrahmovic's greatest 11 throughout his years at Chelsea. First, I'd like to I'd like to introduce Will. To my right here, Will, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. We've got Marshall here as well. Marshall, what do you want to tell them?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Slens' channel. If you're new here, make sure you fucking hit that subscribe button and make sure you smash it.
Andrew, of course, you're here as well. Talk to them, my friend.
I've been really looking forward to this. I had a rubbish day at work, but this is picking me up. And I think we're going to educate. I think we're going to educate some people here, man. Marshall, because he's a bit casual, and Will, because he's stupid and young.
I'm not. Well,
listen, guys. I've got one more person to introduce before we start. Yeah.
Listen, oh my god!
I had to give her a special intro. She's in the back.
Oh my god!
I had to give her a special intro.
Who is it?
I hope the rest of you are jealous, guys.
Oh my god!
You got Charlotte in the back.
Oh
welcome,
my god!
Charlotte. There she
is. Oh my god!
What's going on, Charlotte?
She's come out of retirement on social media.
Just to clarify, I've just come out of retirement just for this stream. This is my last stream of the week. But yeah, no, I come out for Slens. Got to support Slens, you know.
We thank you. Thank you, man.
And I've been looking forward to this, so it's going to be a good one, you know.
Yeah. People, now before I start, obviously, I'd like to ask you to, hit the subscribe button. It's my first stream. Hit the like on this video. And listen, hopefully this is the first of many streams. This one is nice. Hopefully it's nice and easy.
You can't ask them. Look, let me tell you now. You have to smash the like button and you have to subscribe. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to do this shit to Slens.
There you go. There you go.
Slens, me and Charlotte got the apple juice for you today.
See what I mean? And I need your support, man. Of course, man. Thanks a lot for that, man. Listen, now today should be fun, man. Should be a bit of fun. We have international break coming up, so I thought, first day, get you into it. The people get you into it, nice and easy. We'll be looking at Romans 11. Obviously, we'll be using buildlineup.com. I'm going to be sharing the screen, and then we'll be discussing. What I want to do is I want to take everyone's decision one by one. And then if we can come to a consensus within a group, we'll put the player in, but we can have some debates about it. Listen, it's not about the player that you think should be there. It's about your favorite player. I want some subjectivity into this. It's not necessarily objectivity.
I have something up for debate here. I'm doing this stream. I need Dennis Wise in my team somewhere. I don't care that he's not part of that. I don't care he's not part of that. I just need him in.
I mean, we could put him as a manager, maybe.
Can we put him as a substitute? Yeah, assistant manager. I like that.
Dennis Wise, Slens, you know what I was going to suggest?
Go on, Marshall.
I mean, I know this is best starting 11, but maybe we could have like a bench or like honorable mentions.
Yes,
maybe.
Do you know what? I'll take honorable mentions. I'll take honorable mentions. Dennis Wise can go on honorable mentions.
The first important bit, Slens, is what formation are we picking?
Yeah, it's a good point.
We can discuss that as well. Of course, we can.
If we do it Roman, I think it's got to be 4-3-3, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
You can make the argument that every time we won Champions League or the league, it's 3-4.
And I've got
3-5-3.
But I've got to kill Charlotte's Dennis Wise request because he never played under
352.
Just to clarify, I did just say that.
Oh, okay.
I just literally want an honourable mention for Dennis Wise.
I misheard you.
He's literally like my favourite player ever.
Director of football.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Director of
I
football,
don't
Dennis
complain.
Wise. There we go. I'm happy now. I'm happy now.
Because I'll tell you why. Because I was going, how do I get Zola into this team? And then I remembered he never played under Roman Abrahmovic. And I went,
Just to clarify, you know what? Zola and Dennis Wise could be joint directors of football.
There you go. Listen. I have no problem having Dennis Wise in the team at all. You know what I mean? So if he gets in there, he gets in there. Do you know what I mean? But listen, guys. Now, first order of business here is obviously the formation. Now, Andrew said that 4-3-3 is going to be an easy choice, but I don't know. Some people might think, listen, we need two strikers. You know what I mean? We need
I think
I like
up front.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
4-3-3 is a classic.
I think it's the Roman. It's our championship winning. You know, most trophies we've won with it. You know,
It's a world-class formation.
you know, we
I
changed it. We
agree.
made other Premier League.
World-class formation.
We made other Premier League teams change to that formation.
And, you know, Sarri, we all love Sarri. He used it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Of
to.
course.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
joking.
4-3-3 is gonna have to be the way.
Andrew hates Sarri.
I don't. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
There we go. 4-3-3.
I do like
See,
to
I
be
had it ready
sorry.
already. I had the feeling you guys would pick 4-3-3, so I've gone with it here. Now, obviously, listen, guys, we're gonna start with the nice and easy choice. Obviously, it's gonna be the goalkeeper first. Listen,
Kepa.
I assume it's gonna be easy. Listen, if you
Mario.
prefer
Rob Green.
Kepa,
It's got to be Rob Green, surely. It's got to be Rob
Oh
Green.
my
Listen.
god, the banter here, like already.
Rob Green is a Europa League champion.
Ross
so let's
Turnbull.
not sleep on
Ross
him.
Turnbull.
Another
Hilario, Hilario.
Hilario as well.
No. Let's be serious. There's only one. There's only
Check.
one
Yeah.
logical.
Check,
There's not.
yeah.
No one even comes close.
Courtois.
No.
No one's saying Jay Cummings. No one's saying Cummings. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. Listen,
You know what? I'm really okay, Marshall, with your ideas, but no, it's check.
Mark
Sorry,
Schwarzer did
it
you
was
say?
it was
Mark
a
Schwarzer?
joke.
Mark Schwarzer.
I'll tell you what, though. Do you know
What
what?
about Bradley
interesting?
Collins? What about Bradley Collins? You know?
Oh my god.
No,
The
John
banter.
Terry. I'll do you one even better. John Terry.
He was in goal a couple of times. Yeah.
No,
Listen,
I think
do you know what's interesting though? That we all agree it's Peter Cech, of course. But
Yeah.
I have a question. Now, if Courtois never left us and snaked us the way he did, do you think there'd be a shout for him? There'd be a shout for him to come in? No?
Yes.
It'll be hard,
I-
but
I
I don't think
don't-
so.
I don't think Courtois was the worst goalkeeper we've ever had. He did his job here.
I think Courtois second,
he-
to be fair.
He is second.
Yeah, he's definitely
but
second.
if you're comparing Peter Cech and Courtois,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
comparison, unfortunately.
let's
Like-
not do the if he stayed or if they stayed. Let's
Yeah.
just do it like-
Literally, there's no comparison.
Unfortunately, I
as
can't.
far
Yeah,
as-
unfortunately, Courtois. If we're doing this, he might have had a shout. But if we're doing it on their actual record, it's got to be Peter Cech, man. He's the record holder of Premier League clean sheets.
Literally.
Come on, man. He's the
My
goalkeeper.
argument.
He's the goalkeeper behind the greatest defensive performance in the season. 15 goals. I mean, come on, man.
Listen, my argument is that he's the greatest in the Premier League. Full stop. That could be an
Yeah,
argument.
I
too,
agree with you.
so
I agree with you.
there's no way he's
Screw-
missing out on his team.
Screw Small,
No,
man. It's Peter Cech.
There you go. So Peter Cech,
Mhm.
nice and easy, man. That's our first choice. Hold on, now I want to go to.
Now
the
everything
centre-back
gets really
first.
hard from here.
It
Yeah,
does.
literally.
It does. For some people, it doesn't, but for some people, it does. I'll say what. Yeah, I want to go to the right centre back first. So just so you know, just before we start, this discounts John Terry. He played the left centre back. The right
Yeah.
centre back can't be John Terry. That's the rule I'm giving you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Now, the choices I have in mind, and you guys let me know. I have obviously number one, Ricardo Carvalho, one of
Yeah.
my favorite centre backs.
Mhm.
We've got Gary Cahill.
Mhm.
Got David Luiz, as much hate as I might get.
Yeah.
We've
Carvalho.
got Carvalho, of course,
Carvalho
was mentioned
takes it.
first.
Carvalho wins, yeah. Carvalho.
guys
Yeah,
cover-
Carvalho
you guys cover-
takes
Wait.
it.
What
Well,
other
I'm
choices-
interested to
what
hear
other
what else you
choices-
had.
Yeah, what else did you pick?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I had those three, and then others were just a bit like my cult heroes. I liked a bit of Alex, man. Obviously, I know you won't get in, but Alex, man, Alex,
very
with the free
underrated.
kicks.
Very
Of course
underrated.
he
Yeah, Alex
was.
is
Of course
very
he was.
underrated, man.
Khalid Boulou?
Just because he was bald.
Listen, I refuse to have him in there for his shirt number.
Andrew, don't
His shirt number. Listen, obviously, I would have accepted Aspie in there and put someone else on right back. I'm not going to say who.
Gallas?
No,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna put that guy
Carvalho
as
Gallas
well.
takes
technically
it.
Roman
No
era
chance.
still? He was, right?
Yeah, I
Won the
think
first
he
two
did.
titles. Won the first 2 titles.
Yeah, literally.
I think the best argument here is Gary Cahill versus Carvalho. And people think it's Carvalho
Carvalho.
easily, but Gary Cahill.
No,
Fair
no,
enough.
I think
Okay.
Carvalho for me takes it. Personally, when I was younger, watching him was just so good for me. Like, whereas Cahill kind of like for me, he was good on peak when he was at his like absolute top bit. He was good, but he did have his down points too. If you look at Carvalho's kind of like, say they're both, I don't know. Let's just say they're both racing cars going up a hill, and like Carvalho's plodding along at a sturdy speed, and Gary Cahill punctures a tire, so he has to stop and like redo his wheel, and then he carries on, and then maybe something else happens to the car, and then he has to carry on. So whereas like Carvalho had more of a smoother kind of era.
Facts.
If that makes sense.
The way I see it is that when it comes to Cahill and Carvalho, I think Cahill had a bit of that warrior inside of him, like the last hit tackles. Do you know what I mean? Like jumping in front of the ball. I love that. But Carvalho had that. One other thing that Carvalho had was he was an absolute Rolls Royce on the ball. He was so good on the ball. So good. Like he would. I remember the United goal. That United goal is a striker's goal. Man,
that's
striker's
banging.
goal. So. I think it's an easy choice, man. I think I'm gonna go with Carvalho. I want to get you guys' votes. Andrew, I'll start with you.
Do you know it's not an easy decision. This Gary Cahill. I'll put a case across for Gary Cahill. £7 million spent in January 2012. Probably one of the best pieces of business under Roman Abrahmovic he's ever done. That season, there are so many mirrors to this season. AVB's gone. Di Matteo comes in. He played in that Champions League final, man. He was injured in that Champions. He played injured in that Champions League final. He's won a couple of titles. He changed his play under Conte, and he was treated so badly by Sarri, I think, as well, to end his Chelsea career like that. That being said, it's Ricardo Carvalho.
It's Ricardo Carvalho.
It's Ricardo Carvalho. It's Ricardo Carvalho. That man is one of the masters of the dark arts. Yeah. John Terry don't score that header against Barcelona if a certain Ricardo Carvalho holds Victor Valdez's arm. Do you know what I mean? Stop him from saving that, yeah? Because that wasn't if you watch that again, everyone watch that again. That's not a powerful header by John Terry, man. That is not a powerful header. Do you know what I mean?
It's well placed.
It's well placed. Going in.
Yeah,
it's well placed. It is well placed, but Ricardo Carvalho had his hand in it, and you're right. You know what? In Premiership history, he's very underrated, Ricardo Carvalho.
Facts. Listen, before I go to Marshall, I want to discuss the comment below, I actually agree with it. I think Carvalho in 05, the Carvalho that I saw is one of the best centre backs that season. I think Terry was.
I wouldn't even complain with that comment.
Honestly,
I agree.
Honestly,
Terry, you're right. Terry had the best education, right? He had Marcel Desailly and he had Ricardo Carvalho beside him, right? Two great defenders, massive, great defenders. And he'll probably tell when he does his book or whatever, he'll probably say that in his book, how much he learned from them. That was the best part. Listen, I love William Gallas at Chelsea, but Ricardo Carvalho came in and just basically took his place, made him play at left back. Ricardo Carvalho is very underrated, and for me, he goes in there without a doubt.
Yeah, Marshall, on to you, man. Give us your vote.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Andrew took a lot of the words right out of me.
I apologize.
See, like it's unfortunate for me. I missed out on getting to watch Cahill play Chelsea when I went through like a phase where I was just too busy to sit down and watch any football. But I did grow up, and I did get to see Carvalho and Terry play together. back in those days. And let me tell you, Andrew's absolutely right. When it comes to like the dark arts, like Carvalho, if anything, I think Terry learned a lot of that kind of stuff from Carvalho, because I remember Carvalho was the defender that would. I don't know if this is true, but he probably had the most red cards in that team than any of our other players and defenders. He was cheeky, man. He was definitely a cheeky, and you know, as much as like we want this game to be fair and all that stuff, you got to have defenders like that. Defenders that know how to get into people's heads, know how to make them react, and do that kind of stuff. And he was one of those defenders that is absolutely king at that kind of stuff. On top of his actual defending, he's really. I agree with that comment. I think that was the year I actually started watching Chelsea, and I thought Carvalho was their best defender over Terry at 05. That was
Marshall. I was
relying
on you. I was relying on you and Will to pick Gary Cahill. That's the thing. I thought you guys would pick him.
No,
Gary Cahill.
I gotta give.
Wait a minute. I wouldn't pick Gary Cahill over David Luiz.
Whoa!
Interesting.
Wow!
Interesting.
That's
me and Will share the same views on David Luiz. I still think.
No,
I think he was.
I love David Luiz, man, but
I love Gary Cahill as well. It's just. I think if you look at their ability, I think he's one of the best technical defenders I've seen in my lifetime at Chelsea. The way his passing, you know, he could. I mean, he played in midfield as well, didn't he?
Yeah. That's how I remember him, actually.
Yeah. He was just so unique. He was so unique compared to other centre backs that I've seen in my lifetime. So yeah, I'd probably go with overall footballing ability. I'd definitely pick Luiz over Cahill. But Cahill, I get why people pick Cahill as well.
Like I'll give Cahill his respects. Like this is what I mean. Like I didn't get to see Cahill during Chelsea time, but I did see him before, and he was a solid player. Like from what I remember,
man won everything.
So I mean,
he won everything.
Yeah, the man's solid, and that's not to say he's not great. I mean, it's just Carvalho is a different level, you know.
Yeah.
It's levels.
It is levels, man. It is levels.
Yeah,
I think that season where we conceded 15 goals, it just for me, it just solidifies everything for me. But obviously, he's gone in Carvalho. Listen, the left centre back now. It's going to be a tough one, guys. It's going to be a really tough one. It's going to be a very tough one. Like as Andrew brought up, you know, Bolarus is available for this position. You know, someone like who else? Alex is still in that position, but you know,
what about
who are we going to go?
Winston Bogard. Oh no, that's pre-Roman. Sorry, I can't.
There you go.
Maybe Rudiger. You know, a bit of Rudiger.
Yeah, maybe.
Andreas Christensen. Let's not forget him as well, guys.
Yeah.
So that's it's so tough, you know, really tough.
I mean, I can't.
I'm really.
Listen.
Oh man.
If we're being a bit serious, do you guys think that Emerson? Listen, Emerson's a shot of the left back position. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Especially for that goal that he scored. Do you know what I mean?
He played left centre back last game.
Do you guys think this is the greatest of all time in the Premier League?
In the Premier League, yes.
Yeah.
John Terry.
Out of football,
Yes.
yes.
Look, I want to say yes, but I hesitate because at the same time, Vidic and Rio Ferdinand were pairing, and they were so hard.
Yeah, but I feel like Vidic was a superb defender. For me, I actually prefer him probably to Rio Ferdinand overall because of the start. He was the destroyer. He was the leader. You know.
I was gonna say if Vidic had a little bit of better quality, they would probably be better. I feel like Vidic just brings it down just enough for John Terry and Carvalho to pull out.
I think Terry technically was a lot better than both. Definitely.
If we're talking, listen. We're talking simply Chelsea under Roman Abrahmovic, right? There's no one. There's no one.
Of course.
It's not even an argument.
Yeah.
It's not even. There's no case you can make.
On
a footballing level to not put John Terry in as Roman Abramovic's greatest ever defender. There's nothing. There's no case. There's no case to be made.
Do you know what, though, guys? Yeah. You know, if I was doing a subjective one based on what I like, I wouldn't put John Terry in. I'll be honest. It's just me, though. It's just me. I wouldn't put him in. I have my own reasons.
That's because you don't like him.
Yeah, it's kind of affected by outside.
I don't like him outside of football. Yeah, but
I can see.
You got to put him in.
No, let me get this right. Because what he's done in his whole footballing career, He's dropped several levels for me in terms of Chelsea legend status. Okay, that goes without saying. I have others now way ahead of him.
Drogba, Lampard ahead.
Precisely, check exactly. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So
I can't believe we forgot someone. By the way, we forgot someone.
Who's that?
The one and only Papi Djilaboji, man. We forgot about him, guys. We didn't even mention him.
Michael Hector, man. Michael Hector.
Let's see what we got, I can't believe we backed Mourinho with Michael Hector. Anyways, guys, listen. Left back position. It's going to be nice and easy again.
Ashley Cole, best left back ever of all time.
Literally easiest.
Yeah,
we got to call him.
I can't really argue it. You can have honorable mentions though.
I will generally.
Yeah, there are some honorable.
I will generally fight people who don't say he's the greatest left back of all time. I will actually fight them. I will find them and fight them.
And you know what? With Ashley Cole, the only fans in a lot of people, the only people that won't say Ashley Cole is the best left back of all time are either Ultimate Team FIFA merchants that will say Roberto Carlos or Marcelo, or it'll be Liverpool fans because they want to say that Robertson's better. So
that's banter.
Will, the only way I'll consider argue with someone or debate someone is if they bring Maldini into it. That's the only way I'll do it. That's the only one.
I'm sorry, this is another debate down here as well. If you look at
to be fair though, Roberto Carlos and Marcelo, fantastic players. Especially in my lifetime, Marcelo's been the best left back. Well, actually, not my lifetime, if you get what I mean. But you know, the seasons.
Ashley Cole is the best left back Chelsea ever had.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Actually, what I mean is in my lifetime. I mean from.
Oh yeah.
Marcelo,
I can see the argument for Roberto Carlos. When I don't know about Marcelo.
When I've watched football, no, I'm not saying Marcelo's anyway. I'm not saying Marcelo's.
I know.
The best.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying that from when I've watched football closely and I can remember everything. Marcelo's been the best. But
I can actually say this one though because he wasn't bought by Roman, but he did play under him for 2 seasons, and that's my man Celestine Babiaro. Okay,
he was incredible, man. Honestly, he was. He was that back line we had before.
Very underrated. But yeah.
All right, now see that highlighted position I have on the right here. It's going to be a tough one. Honestly, it's going to be based on subjectivity here.
You're right. It is, man.
Is
the
it?
Two choices are no messing around.
Wow,
Ivanovic or Aspi. Yeah, I'm going for 2.
Ivanovic.
Make it simpler.
Ivanovic. Wow. It's easy, Ivanovic. Right, I'm not even playing.
Let's let Charlotte go first here. Go on, Charlotte.
I'm not even playing it. Like, how is Ivanovic not getting in? The man did everything for this team. He is, for me personally, he's up in at least, like, he's incredible, man. On the ball, defending, he does his job great. He at Chelsea, he's one of our greatest right backs in my opinion. Like he's never, as far as I'm concerned, Aspie, it's close, but it's not close enough for me to like be like, yeah, Aspie, like it's Aspie. Because I don't think Aspie beats Ivanovic on talent.
There you go. So that's Charlotte's opinion.
Can I go next?
Who wants to fight the corner of?
I'm going to pick Azpilicueta.
There you go.
I understand what Will's doing.
Go on, Will. Give us a reason.
For me, Ivanovic was probably the better player, but I feel like how consistent Ivanovic, especially when I've been watching Chelsea, he was a world-class right back, but I think he was more of a liability at times. This sounds like I'm bashing Ivanovic. I love Ivanovic, but there were certain games, like for example, in a semi-final versus Swansea, where he got absolutely clowned by Michu and Danny Graham. There's moments like that where I think defensively he could be a little bit of a liability at times. I'm not saying he's bad defensively, but Azpilicueta for me has been more consistent when I've watched Chelsea. I'm going to go with Azpilicueta because I like. This is me being a bit subjective. Because I think Ivanovic is probably more talented. But I'm going to go with Azpilicueta just because of the consistency and how reliable he's been throughout so many different managers. I know you could say the same for Ivanovic, but I don't care.
Guys, you know what's great about this? The fact is, right now, there's 3 people left, right? Now, what I can do here is I can just let Marshall and Andrew put their votes in, and that can be the deciding one. That's what's great about it, man. So I want to go to. Who looks more anxious for this? I'm gonna go to Marshall first, man. Marshall, you give me
Just
your
wild.
you give
I'm
me
not
your-
gonna lie to you, Slens. I actually thought about this as I was going to sleep last night.
Yeah, so
Literally-
go on.
I had to think about this because it's so. So let's get one thing straight. How I used to watch football then versus how I watch it now are two very different ways.
That's true. That is true, Marshall. That is true.
And trying to take away nostalgia. Thinking about this logically, I feel it's so fucking hard, and it's heartbreaking because I don't want to say one and say the other one's bad, and I don't want to give that impression because they're both fucking
Yeah,
stand
both
out.
world-class.
In my
World-class.
opinion, world class right backs. I think I have to give it to Ivanovic. My reasons being that, as far as I can remember, I think Ivanovic beats Aspie when it comes to physicality.
Yeah.
And also beats him when it comes to how dangerous he was
Go
in the
for it.
attacking third
Yeah.
with his crossing and his
he had a
attacking
great
ability.
strike on him as well. Fantastic.
He
He
did.
really did.
And let's get another thing straight. The man's still playing right now. It's like he's going. He's got a tank in him.
Literally.
If Aspie was a little bulkier, like if Aspie had the physicality that Reece James had, it would be up there. It would be really, really close for me. And that's also part of the reason why I like Reece James, because Reece James reminds me a lot of Ivanovic when I used to watch him. But I think I just have to give it to him. But let's not. I'm gonna give Aspie his flowers when it comes to being a Chelsea player. Aspie is Chelsea through and through. Like the man bleeds Chelsea. He's our captain, and he deservedly so is our captain. And the man is consistent, absolutely consistent. Very, very rarely will he drop under. Like I think Will said this. Very rarely will he drop under a 7 when it comes to ratings. So he is top class when it comes to that. But I have to give it to Ivanovic.
I'll tell you what, guys. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Now, if I was a neutral, right, and I was just watching this and I was listening to you guys' argument, I would honestly, genuinely find it really tough to pick. You guys have really put
If I
forth
was a
some
neutral,
really
I'd
good
pick
arguments.
Ivanovic, to be fair. If I was a neutral, I'd pick Ivanovic. But I'm
Listen.
I'm a bit subjective.
I've got Andrew here, right? I'm gonna go with him. See what he says.
First of all,
And
remove that C from Ashley Cole's first name, okay? I'm not having that.
I
Arsenal
can't. No,
slander.
I had
I'm not having
to
that
leave it
Arsenal
here.
slander, okay? So obviously, I'm a bit older than you guys, so I've actually had the pleasure of watching Ivanovic live and everything like that. I got to admit, this was my most difficult position on the pitch because they're both so good. Honourable mention to Paulo Ferreira as well, but obviously he's not.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about him.
Very underrated.
Poor guy.
So Ivanovic really, for me, he announced himself. I think it was the quarterfinal against Liverpool, Champions League 09. Popped up and scored 2 goals because we signed him the year before in 2008, but we never played him. But then really, he owned that right back position. I think in 09 when Basingwa got injured and out for the season. You're right, goal threat.
Oh my God.
I don't even think I think he got converted to a right back. I don't think he was ever a right back before we converted him to a right back. Goal threat, awesome leader on the pitch.
He was
great
that.
player.
That's what you call a proper leader.
Proper leader. In that, hang on, let me know. In that Barcelona second leg when it was him and Basingwa at centre back, he led that defence, man. Him and even with Ashley Cole in it, he led that defence. He marshalled that defence, and it was heartbreaking when a reporter told him he was out for the final. His face just fell. But then I move on to Azpilicueta, or Dave, as he's affectionately called. This man has also played. He's played all across the back four. You know, right back, one of the centre backs, left back. I think if Azpilicueta wins the Champions League this season, there is very much you could say he would go in ahead of Ivanovic. But my personal favourite out of the two is Ivanovic.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Just because, although I love Dave, Ivanovic has the better goal threat as well.
Yeah,
And he's scored a lot of important goals for us as well as defending. So for me, it's Ivanovic.
To be fair, Andrew, if Aspi wins the Champions League, I think that ends the debate. If I'm being honest,
I think it's more like
Listen,
50.
guys.
This is like 50, 51,
it's
49.
a tough one, man. It's not easy. It's not easy.
That's what I mean. It's my hardest position.
For me, I think, you know what? I think obviously we've decided with Ivanovic, right?
Yeah.
What I will say is, sorry, give me 1 second.
That's another thing that I forgot to mention too that Andrew just brought up. That Ivanovic, I remember Ivanovic just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like
So-
it was Bosingwa for the longest time, and then all of a sudden,
Hold on.
as soon as Ivanovic had the opportunity to get in the starting lineup, he took it. Which respect to that man. Respect to that man for that.
Yep.
That's stepping up at another level.
It's true, man.
Andrew, take over, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go fix this issue. Take
Okay.
over.
Got it, man.
I'll be back in 1 second. Give me a second.
All right. I don't know how I can take over just only by speaking, but okay. So yeah, Ivanovic goes in. I think it's for me, like I said, it's the most contested position for me on that pitch. It's sort of like a 51-49 split. Really, it's
It is
not
really
that much.
close.
It's not that much in it. And like I said, I think if Azpilicueta wins the Champions League this season, then in a couple of years' time, if we do another one like this, you could make an argument that he goes in there as a right back, or that, because it was, because he adds the Champions League to it. So yeah,
That's another thing too. I wanted to mention Aspi of all of our whole squad. I think Aspi, and you could say Conte too. Those guys deserve to win a Champions League by now. We need to get a Champions League for them.
Marshall, we'll discuss that later, man. This season is coming, man. The season is coming. Don't you worry about that.
That's gonna be a video during this 2 weeks, definitely, on one of the channels.
Andrew, you went with Ivanovic, right?
Yeah. Just.
I'm gonna put through just my case for Aspi, even though there's no point. I think Ivanovic has won. What I'll say is, the drop off that we've seen from Ivanovic, not to be too harsh, but the drop off we saw from him, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that yet with Aspi. And
Yeah.
and obviously consistency is very important in these debates because you look at their consistency over the years.
Yeah.
I think Aspi, as I said this before on KH No Filter, guys, obviously you have to follow that channel that I mentioned. That you have to definitely follow it. And also, listen, you'll find us on there. But before I go on and give you guys my debate, I have to add someone very special to the stream as well, Mr. Ladimus Prime. There he is.
Oh, this guy.
Give me a
again.
Stance. Give me a better intro.
Do you know what? I'll do that. I'll keep it on
making
here.
his way onto the screen. It's
Listen.
Ladimus Prime.
He's wearing a beautiful beanie. Yeah, wearing a beautiful. He's not even wearing sunglasses for you guys. He's here.
Oh my God, I
raw,
realised.
unfiltered, Mr. Ladimus Prime. There you go.
Slans, you didn't pay me enough for the shade.
He's one of our own.
Oh,
He's one of
Do you
our
know
own.
what? I can say stuff to Prime now without getting kicked out because he doesn't have to log in.
see, you'll have them soon. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, man. But back to the Aspi and Ivanovic. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go to Prime. I'm gonna go to Prime because he might be a tiebreaker. I'm gonna give it full screen again as well.
What is it on Aspi? And is it
It's
2-2?
right back. He's Aspi or Ivanovic.
It's 3-2. It's 3-2, but I haven't voted yet.
3-2
if you
Ivanovic,
change
sorry,
your vote, yeah.
Okay. What? Come on,
He
Prime,
wants
say
to
it.
go 3-0. He wants to do it
Say
3-0,
Prime.
but he can't. I don't think he can go against Ivanovic.
Aspi's. Wait, who's actually? Don't even tell me who's winning. That might bias it.
Okay.
Because you guys know what I'm like.
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly.
Ivanovic brought into Chelsea to be a centre back, wasn't he?
Yes,
played right
he was.
back.
Yeah.
He bossed right back, and that was in an era where Gary Neville was either still playing or just about to retire.
Yeah.
Seamus Coleman was also one of the best right backs in the Prem. You also had Zabaleta. And I think, what's his name?
Carl Walker wasn't.
Carl Walker was, he was
yeah.
coming through. Glenn Johnson was average.
He was.
Yeah, but Ivanovic was one of the best in the Prem, one of the best in Europe, so underrated.
Mm.
Then you had Azpilicueta, brought in as a centre back under Mourinho. No, actually not under Mourinho, under
Di Matteo.
Matteo. He played left back in a title-winning team. He played on the right of a 3 in a title-winning team.
Yeah.
Mr. Reliable, consistent.
Yeah.
You know what you get from him. He's not. The thing is, people say he's not great going forward. Until Morata got injured, the amount of assists he was getting just from crossing, inshallah, was mad.
Yes. Yeah, it was.
So,
Facts.
He made Morata.
the thing is there a right or wrong answer?
There's not, man. There's not. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's the hardest.
I had
what
a
makes it
pretty-
exciting.
I had a-
That's
For
what
me,
makes
it's
it
the
exciting.
hardest position. It's the hardest position for me.
Yeah,
to pick.
it
It's
is.
the hardest
The thing
position.
is, if you gave it to Aspie and you said you want to put Ivanovic at centre back, he doesn't get in.
No, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
The
Yeah.
same thing other way around. Aspie
Yeah.
doesn't get in.
Prime squirming is absolutely entertainment right
No,
now.
but
Sorry,
you know what?
Brian.
No, but
And the
it's
thing
like,
is, there is no like.
There is a right and wrong answer, Prime.
Prime. You know what I said? Prime. I said
Oh,
Prime.
say the right one.
All I said was this, Prime.
Do the
If
right
I
thing.
put it's so close, it's 51-49 split. But I said if Azpilicueta went on to win the Champions League this season, they might put him over.
Yeah.
How many? Okay, how many?
I just think Ivanovic is better at scoring goals as well.
Ivanovic has 2. No, but Aspie's come up clutch a few times.
Yeah, I know, but I just that's what I mean. But it's a 51-49 split for me. It's not even
Okay.
like
How many Premier Leagues does Ivanovic have?
He's got
2.
2.
No,
Two.
2.
He got
The
a
Conte
medal.
one.
He got
The
a
Conte
medal.
one. Kind
No,
of.
the Conte
no.
one
Yeah,
doesn't
he does.
count. He wasn't playing.
He wasn't there. He
He
left
got-
in.
He got the
got
medal
enough
though, technically.
appearances to
No,
get
but it
medal.
doesn't. Okay,
It doesn't count. He wasn't in the team.
Okay, so Ivanovic has 1 Premier League and 2 European Cups.
No, he has 2 because he was in
2 Premier League.
Prime, should I make it easier
Ancelotti's
for you?
team,
Prime,
wasn't
I'll
he?
make it easier for you.
Ancelotti and
Aspie, yeah, but the Conte one again doesn't really count. He didn't really.
Prime,
No,
I'll make it
no,
easier for you.
Aspie has 2 titles and 1 Europa League.
2
If he
Europa
wins the
Leagues.
Champions League this
2
season,
Europa Leagues.
he has 2 Europa Leagues.
Yes, he does.
remember,
Yes, he
came in
does.
2012.
Ooh.
Prime, I'll make it easier for you. It's 3-2 Ivanovic, so I need you to vote for Aspie.
Don't say that.
We need the drama. We need the
No,
drama. Come on.
Prime, please don't be drama. Like, I can't do drama.
You can't be bothered with the drama.
Prime, if you're my friend, please don't give me drama.
Prime.
But
Yeah,
give you-
You can just
I
choose
say that.
Mazingwa and be
I
neutral.
don't know what answer
Zappacosta.
I can give that doesn't have
Hassan
drama.
said it here. Look.
Zappacosta. Say Zappacosta.
Hassan said it. Hassan said it.
Just say anyone but like.
Even then, it still causes drama.
Yeah, it's true. Will has a really good point, to be fair.
Prime. Say Michael Essien so we can get him in the team at right back. You know when he played at right back.
Yeah, we need a Michael Essien in this team. I was going to vouch for him.
Why is there no debate for Victor Moses?
Because
Sorry,
we
I'm
went
sorry
we went
now.
4 at the back. We went 4 at the back, like traditional 4 at the back.
Yeah, but
Not wing
Moses.
back. Not wing
I
back,
know
yeah.
I'm ruining it. I'm not trying to.
Literally, like, I think
Just
by
do
the
it. Do it,
time,
Prime.
just to
Do it.
clarify, in like half an hour's time, we'll have finally
I don't
decided right
think people
back.
take this long to make medical decisions.
Literally,
Do it, Prime.
prime. Like, if just say this is a life or death situation, you literally have
You're
30
picking the team.
seconds to pick.
You're picking the team.
Come on,
yeah.
Gun
you've
to
got-
the
you've got,
head.
like, literally, like this, you've got to hurry. Like this is life
This
or
is your
death right
choice,
now.
Prime. This is your choice. You're picking the team.
No, but here's the thing.
It's
Aspie
life or death,
played-
Prime. You can't be
Aspie played-
deciding like that.
Aspie played in our
Pressure,
golden.
There you go.
No, Ivanovic played in our golden era team. There's
Mm-hmm.
more bias towards Ivanovic. However,
Oh my god.
I don't know.
For errors later.
Prime.
I'm going to say
Think about the
because he has
Euro
more of a
League.
bias towards Ivanovic, it's probably Ivanovic for him.
No, I don't because again, Aspilicueta
Oh,
played out of position at left back.
Prime. Think about the
Prime,
Conte
man.
season. Think about that goal versus Ajax where he kissed the badge. He's looking. Well, it didn't count, but look at
yeah, exactly. It didn't
Hold on, wait,
count.
did Ivanovic play in that Champions League final?
No, he got suspended, but he played
Prime.
against Barcelona.
Oh, he
He played
did
against Barcelona. Yeah.
Prime, I'll make this easier for you.
Yeah, but he helped us get to the
with
final.
Basingwa as his centre back partner.
Literally,
I'll
like
make this easier for you, Prime. I'll make this easier for you. Do you remember Jeffrey Montero?
No.
He plays for Swansea, yeah. And
Oh,
he
Jeffrey Montero.
absolutely retired Ivanovic, man. It hurt me so much.
Nah, but you
That's
know
not
what?
fair.
Though? You know
Oh
what?
my
though?
god, he
You know
did
what, though?
in that semi.
But
Wait,
here's
was
the thing.
that in that
Respect
semi?
Ivanovic, because you
I
know
do
the way
respect
you know the way Ivanovic defends with his hands behind his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
see-
that. That's the way I
Iconic,
love that.
iconic.
I
I
love that. I
fucking
love that.
hated it. I
come
He's
on,
ahead of his
Prime,
time.
pick Ivanovic.
At
Come on,
times
So
I
you're,
Prime.
you're going
Wait a
Ivanovic.
Please.
But
Can we just make a
2013,
decision?
That Capital One Cup semi-final made me cry. That defended
Just-
by Ivanovic, I can't lie.
Come,
You're not
can
good at
we-
exams,
can-
are you, Prime?
Can we just,
But
can
then
we just
that
guys,
header,
can you all
that
stop
header,
giving
that
him
header
stuff?
in
Just
that
let
header
Prime
in the
decide.
that header in the Europa League final was like
Yeah.
Yes, that header.
Yeah.
that was
We're going to be
that
here
was
for like,
That was
that
great.
was better than Drogba's
we're going to
goal
be
in the
here for like
Champions
an
League
hour
final.
waiting for
What?
Prime's
What,
decision.
what do you say?
No,
Oh,
listen, dude.
I have to
Prime.
push you for an answer. I have to
Header.
push you for an answer. I have to push you for an answer. That's it.
I don't.
You have to. Go on.
Wait,
Just
what
do-
is it?
top of your mind.
3-2 to who?
Ivanovic.
It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter.
Say
now, 'cause I-
Aspie, please.
You know, okay, fine. I'll give the equalising vote because I can't really decide.
Oh,
right.
fuck.
Alright, guys. I'm
Lens
gonna do what
man.
Prime does. I'm gonna do what Prime does. I'm gonna go with it, man. Listen.
Yep.
It's actually tough, you know, Prime. I actually get your point now.
Oh
I
my
actually get your
god.
Listen, I just feel. Listen. It's gonna be controversial, but
We
that's
gotta
what I
give
do.
the chat a vote as
Also,
well.
did you see Aspie's celebration in Baku? Like,
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Now with Ivanovic to Jeffrey Montero, yeah. With
Ivanovic
Aspie,
pocketed Messi. Ivanovic
I know, but
pocketed Messi.
with Aspie, there's Kepa Arrizabalaga. So
Wait, what?
What?
the Kepa incident.
The Kepa incident,
Oh,
not stepping up as a
That haunts
captain.
my mind. He should have taken control of that situation, and he didn't.
No, hold on. Aspie was playing fullback, so he was further up the pitch when that happened.
He's a captain. Don't care, man. You jump to that guy, you grab him by the neck, and you kick him up. That's what you do. But listen,
But then Ivanovic got ripped by Montero.
You know, come on,
What?
let's get to
Can we get
come
this
on.
Oh,
Get this right back
Ivanovic had a back off. That is actually true.
Prime, you're killing. No, Sens, you're killing us. You're making
This
me.
picks, then.
listen.
Yeah.
I'm picking
Yeah.
Aspilicueta. I'm picking
Yes,
Aspilicueta.
Fine,
right back.
fine.
Aspilicueta.
All right,
Fine,
fair
that's
enough.
fine.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's a
I'm
tough
sorry,
one.
Charlotte.
It's a
I'm sorry,
tough
Charlotte.
one. It's a
Fine,
tough
fine.
one.
You have to
Actually-
put Dave. Put Dave.
Did anyone ever feel awkward using Ivanovic on FIFA
Yes.
as a
I don't
fullback?
even.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I have
did.
a question for you guys. Yeah.
I
But
do have
Asp-
people.
But Aspie on Prime takes longer to decide than a Dragon Ball. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, so
I get
But
it though.
he's saying it takes a long time for the fight to start.
Oh, man.
Alright,
He's
guys.
saying Prime. He's saying you need 10 whole ass episodes to decide.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna have to push you to be quicker this time with the
Yeah.
midfielders because I think
Yeah.
it's gonna. There's a lot more debates
Sorry.
to come through.
Say,
you know what?
Oh,
You
this
know
is
what?
fine.
I'll just leave. I'll just leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This
Next
is the most
time, next
difficult
time,
one.
Prime, could you send your picks through writing in, please? Next time.
Prime, remember, controversy.
votes.
Controversy creates cash, and we need you, and you're controversial, so we need you there. We need you there. That's the
Oh,
fact.
if you want controversy, then my back four is Kepa, Alonso.
Oh my
David
god, no,
Luiz.
no.
I might make another video of Prime's favorite.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
I might do
literally.
that.
That's going to be
I might
another
do that.
story.
All right.
Right.
So DM, this is going to be tough as well. You know. This is
No,
gonna
it's
be really
not.
tough.
Makalele.
Yeah, Makalele. Yeah.
Makalele.
Yeah, Makaleli.
What? Okay,
maybe
cool.
Jorginho,
Cool.
maybe Jorginho. I'm joking.
What has Kante done?
Facts.
But
That
the
was-
roles.
that was a joke.
No,
Don't
no,
say
the
facts,
role.
that was a
The
joke.
role's named after
No,
him.
but if
after
you're
that
comparing
position. It's
them,
the Makaleli
if
role.
you're
It's the
comparing
Makaleli role.
them, I'm not saying Kante's the worst player in the world, but if you're
I
comparing
was
them,
about to say, I get.
no.
Wait a minute.
There's just
I
a
was about
big
to say-
difference.
I was about to.
By the way,
say-
guys, can I just big up?
Yep.
Can I big up Lambs in the chat earlier?
Yes,
Mr. Chat, big up Lambs.
Hey,
If you're still watching and you want to jump on, just send me a message. Obviously, I can put you on very easy. No,
I
no
was about
problem.
to say on
go on.
Kai's channel, yeah, I get called. People say I have a Kante agenda for saying he's slightly worse than Fernandinho, but
Facts.
when Charlotte and Prime say what has Kante done?
Well, that was a joke. Don't include me. That was a joke.
Okay,
Right, it's not true. It's just that
But Kante can't play lone DM.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
That's
That's
absolute facts.
That's
I'm sorry,
unfair.
guys.
That's unfair, but yeah, it's true.
See, that's
Kante's not out of the
what
question, by the way. He's not out of the question because
No, he's not. He's not.
Also,
not
can I
the
ask you guys?
question,
Plus,
but
who do you know is the master of the 5-yard pass in any direction? That's Claude Makelele. Thank you very much.
Apart
Easy
from
choice.
Jorginho might be.
Oh, wait.
Joking.
Don't even start, Will. I will.
Are we
eviscerate you.
counting Essien as a center mid or a CDM?
Centre mid? It's not CDM.
Centre mid,
Okay.
obviously.
Oh my
We can discuss this. We can discuss this.
Jesus.
All right, Makelele's in now for the left position.
Oh,
I'll
come
give you
on.
guys the choices. I'll make
Nah,
it easy
you know
for
what? Nah. Bun Lampard. No.
No. Lampard goes in.
What has he
Lampard.
done? What has Lampard done for us?
What have you done
I'm
for
not
me lately?
engaging in
Prime.
this. I'm
Prime's
not
just trying to
engaging in
troll
this
right now.
ridiculous smiling conversation with you. Okay, I'm not doing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Lampard goes in.
No, it's not.
Lampard goes in. He goes
You
in.
know what I'll do?
Ooh,
You know what I'll
he's
do?
our top goal scorer. Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go around the houses. And just you
Why are
guys
we
give me
going
the.
around the houses?
No. Here's what I'll do. You guys give me the two midfielders that you'd like, and then we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go
Yeah.
with Andrew first. Go on, Andrew.
No!
Go on, Andrew.
Anytime.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of everyone.
Andrew,
Mason Mount.
It's yeah. Huh? It's
a
Lampard.
Mount and Lampard.
No, it's not. It's one of them's easy. It's Lampard.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god,
Take this
crazy.
channel down already, man. Just that's it. No more
The
streams, man.
ultimate. If that happened, time would stop and realities would crash. I mean, multiverse of madness.
And Declan Rice is the DM.
Oh my god.
Tarkovsky in the back. With
You'll
Pope
see
behind him,
Lampard
so-
just like arms spread out holding the ball.
Shit. It's Lampard and
Is it Lampard though?
yes, it is.
Stop it.
It's Lampard and for me, it's Michael Essien.
Fair.
That's the greatest.
Marshall.
For me, that's the greatest 3-man midfield I've seen in the Premier League. So
Well, the Jorginho sexual don't chat about.
Jorginho's not in this conversation. I'm not stupid.
someone says Steve Sidwell. I'm going to climb through this. I'm gonna climb through this.
Guys, remember,
I like
before you go on, Marshall, remember, I said this is about subjectivity, right? So that's above everything for me.
Go on, Marshall. Quick, it's quick.
That's what I said. Go on.
Oh, this is fucking hard. Okay, I'll be honest. My first choice was Lampard Essien, but where I struggle, it's always going to be Lampard, right? Where I struggle is you got to shout out Ballack,
Yeah.
and you also, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with this. You also kind of got to shout out Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah.
So those right there are two very tough decisions.
And you could put Kante on the right 8 if you want, as well.
You could. It's really between Ballack and Essien.
I tell you what, though, the midfield bench is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it really will.
Bakayoko gets a man of the match performance against Spurs, and he's not mentioned. Okay, I see what we're doing here.
Slens, get rid of him. Get rid of him, Slens. Just get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Can't, man. I told you, controversy creates cash. I told you, I can't.
You know what? I might have a controversial right-hand side. It's just
I have one as well.
I'm gonna have to go with Essien just because I feel like Essien was more true a Chelsea player than Ballack was. I feel like Ballack really made his career in Bayern than he did on Chelsea. I think Essien was Chelsea through and through.
I'm not changing my mind, but I forgot about Ramirez. I'm not changing my mind. But
Yeah, Ramirez is an honorable mention, but I don't think he's
someone
up there
else
with
everyone
Ballack
forgot
for
about.
best.
I'll mention it.
Yeah. That's ridiculous, man.
I love
Matic,
Ramirez. Ramirez is consistent.
Matic.
Give me your two, Marshall. Give me your two midfielders to fill up the rest.
Lampard Essien just because the man was an engine.
It's incredible.
The definition of a damn engine.
The Bison.
Charlotte, you're next. Give us your two midfielders.
I mean, obviously Essien goes in. Like that's not up for debate, to be
She
honest.
said obviously.
Obviously,
I
Essien,
mean-
but not Lampard.
I'm over here losing hair over it, and you're saying obviously.
Did
I
you
mean,
Big up
Ballack
Indiana
gets
in
a
the chat.
mention. Ballack gets a mention.
Oh my God.
Obviously, but I mean, yeah, Essien goes in for me. Like, it's just personal preference. That's all. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
Ballack's a bad player, but for me, it's personal preference that
You-
Essien goes in.
Do you notice
Go
how
on.
Charlotte didn't mention that bum Lampard?
Yeah.
No,
no,
she's- no,
prime,
I think
prime.
she's-
Just to clarify,
He's already in, right?
I'm about to be so controversial here.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I love.
I'm I'm not putting Lampard in.
Yes.
I mean, personally, if this wasn't Roman's greatest 11, I would put Dennis Wise in just on personal opinion. However, it's Roman's greatest. So, I have a couple of choices, you know?
I swear to God, if you say Deco, I'm leaving this.
I swear to God. I don't know what you're going to say.
I mean, I was going to put Ramirez in there.
I did.
Ramirez over Lampard. Wow.
Fucking hell.
But I haven't decided yet. Hold on. I've not finished my
She hasn't said
decision
anything
yet.
yet. Guys, come on.
You're all like
Will,
rushing
Will,
me,
it's
like
Will.
you're all panicking, like shit, man. You should watch your backs. I mean,
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm controversial.
Prime.
Just-
You need to up your game. You need to up
just
your
to clarify,
game.
Ballot or Ramirez could go in next to Essien.
What about John Obi Mikel? Is that an option? Is that a?
Oh,
John
see, that's what I was going to
Obi
mention.
is
him.
very
I was
underrated
gonna
too.
mention
Yeah, that's a good.
Honorable
that's a good-
mention.
oh
I
my
don't think he gets
God.
in. I don't think he gets
No.
in.
I think personally, I'm gonna be so controversial and go Essien and Ballack. Why not?
Can I go next then?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
I just don't want Lampard.
yeah, I'm gonna do a mixture of subjectivity and objectivity. Lampard and Cesc Fabregas are my two. Fabregas was a player when growing up. He is one of the players that made me fall in love with football, like properly fall in love. He was one of the not the first, because I think I got Torres and Lampard before, but he was, apart from those two, he was one of the first players where I got their name on the back of my shirt.
Big up, Alex.
Absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. Such a fucking world class player. One of the best midfielders I've ever seen, says Fabregas. And obviously Lampard, our greatest ever player, our top goal scorer, my fucking legend, obviously goes in there. Frank fucking Lampard and Cesc Fabregas are my two.
Wait, can I ask you something, Charlotte? Does Lampard not make it onto your She's talking to Lampard right now.
Sorry, guys. My dog decided to like,
Put you under pressure here, Marshall.
Does Lampard not make it onto your two number 8s because of his time like as a manager by chance? Did he just make you that mad?
It's not that. It's just it's not that. I'm not saying that Lampard wasn't good, but for me, personal preference. I just it's a personal preference. I'm not saying that anyone's not good. I'm just saying for me, personal preference. I like watching both Essien and Ballack. So Ramirez also, Lampard gets an honourable mention too, but for me personally, I really enjoyed watching Ballack and Essien.
Charlotte, don't let these people bully you. Lampard.
No, wait a minute though.
Don't let them
Charlotte,
bully
do you know
you.
what I love about what you just said? Yeah, you was like, obviously Lampard gets an honourable mention.
No, he doesn't. No, yeah. We mentioned Lampard the same way we mentioned Willian. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go after Charlotte, and I'll go to Prime last because I know he's going to be controversial as well. So here's what I'll do. Yeah,
I'm actually not, but okay.
Yeah,
I'm
just
torn,
to clarify,
torn.
Prime shocked you, and I'm the one that's been controversial, and he's probably going to be like
Listen,
the same human being. Andrew's losing
Prime
his shit.
Listen, Prime is the obvious controversial. But I knew Charlotte. I knew Charlotte would come in. Listen, guys. For me, Lampard has to go in. And you know what? I actually understand if you didn't put him in because I think there's a lot of good choices out there. But I think
We have a
Lampard's
really
just-
big variation. We have a
do.
huge variation of centre midfields. So when people are like, "Oh, you didn't put Lampard in," but we do have like a shitload of good players. Like especially when we were in that gold era.
Oh yeah, let's
like-
also not forget Juan Mata.
Oh no, I wouldn't put him there. He'd be further.
No, we've just pushed the
No,
bar
I'd put
out
him
too
there. I'd
far.
definitely put him
Then
there. I think he'd work there. But he doesn't go in anyways. He doesn't go. But no, here's what I'll say. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm defending Juan Mata here. Juan Mata.
Well. You already had your
No. We don't. You don't need
No,
to.
let him say. Let him say.
No, you had your
no,
turn.
because I'm going to discuss Mata as well. So just
Okay, go on, Brian. Go on, Brian.
All right,
it's not
here's what I'll
me.
say. Here's what I'll say. Yeah. All right. I'm going with Lampard first. This is where it's tough for me because I love Ballack, but Essien. Listen, if Essien never had his injuries, I'm telling you, one of the goats. You'd be looking at him like the way you look at Yaya Toure. Genuinely.
Man is the African diamond, bro.
He is, man. He is.
He
But
is.
I'm gonna go with Lampard,
Mhm.
and I'll put Kante in there. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna put some
Right.
respect on Kante's name.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Conte does deserve
Oh,
a shout.
Go on. All right. So I've got one name in there guaranteed. I'm gonna go to Prime. I'm gonna go fill in the one name.
Lampard's guaranteed, Charlotte. He's guaranteed.
Go on, man. Go
Andrew,
on. Go on, Prime.
calm down. Calm down.
I'm
sorry,
gonna give
I'm sorry,
Prime
Az.
full screen for this.
The,
There you go.
the way we're picking this team, is there a particular style of play we're going with?
No,
We
I
can
said,
get
I
down
said
to
the
that.
No,
subjectivity
it's our
first,
favourite.
above
It's
everything.
just our
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah, what are
Okay,
your
well,
preferences?
We've had a plethora of midfielders. Fine, you can include that bum if you want. We've also had Ballack,
You're a bum.
Essien. Yeah, I know I'm a bum, and that's why I know Lampard's a bum as well. We've had Ballack, Essien, Kante, Mata, I guess, because we're not playing with a 10.
Yeah.
Fabregas.
Aston Mount.
Ooh, Oscar.
No, he's not here.
No, Andrew. no.
Oscar.
No.
No,
Ruben
Johnny's not here.
Loftus-Cheek.
But the thing is, it depends on what style you're going. If you're going for more possession-based attacking, you could go Mata and Fabregas maybe. But the thing is, Lampard always has to get in there,
Yeah.
and he is better than Gerrard. So Lampard's in there.
Yes!
So it,
Nothing but facts.
Andrew, it's only because he captained us in the Champions League final. Don't get that.
No,
but-
I was. You shut up.
Ramirez too. Let's not we keep forgetting Ramirez. Ramirez has to get in there too.
The way Andrew just whispered, "No, you shut up." But what's the other midfielder? I genuinely don't know, and there is no wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer, man. There's no wrong answer.
As long as that.
No.
Don't forget, there's
I mean-
a bench as well. There is a bench. So
Ballack, Essien.
it's Ballack, Essien, and Kante. Let's just keep it at those three. It's Sask as well. Keep it at those four.
He's right.
No,
though. There's a plethora.
I know.
There literally is. It's
For
so
the purpose of
hard.
the video,
No one's mentioning the GOAT, John Obi Mikel.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know it pisses off. I know it pisses off Andrew. Take out
Superstar.
Lampard and put in John Obi Mikel and one man.
That's out of spite, and you know it. You're only doing it out of spite, and you
Safe.
know it.
All right, so-
I'm joking. In reality, it's Lampard and Ballack in reality.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Ballack has to get
Essien.
a
Are we all happy with that?
Essien.
Are you going
Yeah.
Essien? You going
Yeah.
Essien?
Oh,
So
he's
we
going.
decide, it means Essien goes in.
Can we wait?
I'm
Can
happy with this.
can we do something? Can we do after the 11? Yeah. Can we do something called the 12th man, which is another
We can.
person we can sort
Absolutely.
of get who can be the number
And
one.
a bench as well.
With those,
No
with
problem.
those frigging midfield options, it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th man.
Here's what I'll do, guys.
Jesus
Here's what I'll
Christ.
do, yeah?
That's all
Yeah.
our bench should be made up is just
Here's
midfielders
what I'll
at the
do,
moment.
guys. Put him right in there.
How
Boom.
can
I
we
like
not win with those win more consistent with those
Jesus
midfielders?
Christ, man.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I'm going to go to left wing because that's easier for me.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to go first.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a bit of but Slens Mugabe here. I'm sticking Hazard, and no one can disagree with me. I'm sorry.
Hazard.
Straight in. Hazard.
Yeah.
Hazard.
Okay.
I mean,
There you go.
left wing Willian is better, but you know.
Oh,
Listen. We can do our least favorite XI, and he's definitely going in there. He'll be captain as well, William.
I didn't like
Oh,
that.
that's not fair.
Nah, Willian's a nice
That's
guy.
not
I
fair.
like Willian. I like
I'm
Willian.
sorry, guys. I don't.
He
I
gave me a
dislike
good
him.
birthday when we drew to Barcelona. He actually performed. Actually, that was the day after my birthday. But
Well, that doesn't sound.
I'm going to do something controversial here. I'm going to move to striker, and then we'll do right wing, because right wing will take a bit more time on there.
All right.
Nice and easy for striker, guys. Obviously, it's going to be Morata, right?
I mean,
Matthias Kesman, right? Oh, what?
I'm going to put Drogba, whoever disagrees there.
Claudio Pizarro. Put some
Claudio
respect
Pizarro.
on the man's name.
Mutu.
Oh, wait, hold on. Whoever disagrees with Drogba.
You are the main defender of Drogba.
I'm
know
not,
you are.
I'm not. I'm.
Especially
No,
during
yeah,
his-
of course. There's no
Timo.
Drogba gets in.
Yeah, especially during his especially during his international breaks.
Wait, why, Slens, why did you change the formation?
Yeah.
I thought no one
It's still
realised.
4-3.
No, because if you're doing that,
No. Change it back, Stones. Essie's not a sit-in. Change it
no,
back.
but if you're doing that,
No.
Are you putting someone else in there?
No,
Is that what you're saying?
oh,
no,
no.
I mean, again, it's hard because
No, it's not. It's not.
No, you know what's annoying? If Jose didn't sell Mata,
Yes.
he would have 2 Premier League titles.
He would.
Facts.
He would.
Facts.
He would.
Right winger, guys. I'm going to give you guys the options just to make it easier, yeah?
Can I go first then? I want to go first on this one.
I'll give you the options, then you can go first. Yeah? All right.
Mhm.
First, this isn't based on worth, but I'll give you guys first. First is Pedro Rodriguez for me. Yeah. Second, I'd go with Robin, Joe Cole. That's all the options for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Will. If you guys can suggest someone else for me,
I thought
who
Joe
else would
Cole-
go?
I'm not
left?
picking. I'm not picking any of those two. I'm going.
No. The order that I gave it in isn't based on importance. It's just what I
I'm
remember.
sorry,
from the
I've
top of my
got
head.
to do this, yeah, and I don't know if this
Go
is
on,
breaking rules. I'm putting Juan Mata on the right hand side. I am putting Mata on the right hand
I
side.
like it. I like it. I like it.
This man, oh my god, I love Juan Mata, and do you know what? This is subjective, yeah, because obviously Robin probably should be here, but Robin, to me, I used to love Robin when I was really, really young, like my first couple of years of watching football.
Really,
I
really young.
didn't- You know, but you get what I mean. I was like 8 or something.
Eight
When I was
months.
7 or 8.
Really young.
8 months. You were 8
When
months.
I was 7 or 8, yeah, I didn't know that Robin played for Chelsea, and when
You
I
mean
found
yesterday,
out,
Will?
I didn't know that we let go of Robin. So when I loved him when he was at Bayern Munich, it broke me and I've had a bit of a distaste towards Robin ever since. So I'm going to go with Mata because I like him more, and he gave us that assist in the Champions League final, and I just loved. He was my favorite. He was one of my favorite players when I first started watching Chelsea as well. So yeah, I'm going to go for Mata.
So we got a vote for Mata here. Who looks the most anxious here? I'll go Prime. He looks anxious to answer. All right, go on, Prime.
I was just replying to someone, not actions.
Oh, this guy.
Always
So
on point.
popular.
I mean, if Mata and we're doing honorable mentions, Anelka.
Absolutely honourable mention.
That
Absolutely.
is a good shout.
So,
actually.
I
That's a
can't
good
put him
shout.
on there. I
For
can't
me
put
to-
him on there.
For me to
The reason
toss up
being-
between
Yeah.
Mata, Anelka, and Joe Cole. Robin, as good as he wasn't here long enough. Joe Cole was amazing, but he's a left winger, isn't he? So, and he's competing.
I was gonna say, isn't he left wing? I was
No,
so
but
confused.
I'm still
Yeah,
bringing
let's
his name up. I'm
He
still
played
bringing his name
both.
up.
I don't-
Honorable
He
mention,
gets
but
an
it's
honorable
hard.
mention.
I don't
Really?
know.
Honorable mention.
Well, if we're gonna put him in right, all right, well, I'll wait for Prime to
I
finish.
saw him play both, so.
Also, Maluda too. He was
know,
on both wings.
I might just go Anelka because that link up with Drogba, and then you have Hazard in there. The thing
Yeah,
the thing is,
sorry.
Big up Laurie, man. Big up Laurie, man.
I can confirm I'm
We'll
not.
talk. Oh, wait, how old is year 9?
Year 9 is not my age. I can confirm.
How old is your nine?
It's 14,
14,
15.
14. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
14, 15.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I prefer not to speak then.
No, year 9 is 13 to 14 years old. That's what year 9 is.
Okay, Jose.
Year 9 is 13 to 14.
I don't know.
Mm.
Damien Duff is an honourable mention, so of course. No, he
For
was
the
good,
right.
man. He was
For the
good.
left. For the left. Yeah.
And
But guys, we can't put anyone on the left, so I'm saying whoever I
okay.
can on the right. That's
Okay,
the thing.
Duff was very good. Duff was very good.
I'll go on Alka.
And really
Prime,
interesting.
you
Wow.
are playing against me. You couldn't have just said Mata. You couldn't have just said Mata.
But the thing is, I want to, but Anelka
it.
was more comfortable on that right hand side than Mata was.
Yeah.
That was why
All right.
Jose sold him.
We got to vote for Anelka and Mata. What I'll say, guys, yeah, whoever votes next, you can introduce someone new, but no one else does. We're only gonna have 3 options. I don't want to have more than 3 options. Yeah. If it's
Can I
wait.
just say maybe
Charlotte looks like she wants to introduce someone.
I'm not going to
she can. One more person.
That's fine, because Marshall, do you looking to introduce someone? Because I'm not looking to introduce someone new. So
I have
Andrew,
2
can I-
people in mind.
I'm not putting this player as an option yet, and I'm not saying he should be not necessarily even nowhere near the bench, but I just want to shout out someone who I thought when he played for us was going to be great. And Andrew, I'm not thinking the same person as you yet. I thought Andre Schürrle was going to be a very good player for us, and I'm very sad that I think we sold him way too soon. If I'm being honest,
I've got an honourable mention. I got a
Go on.
very frustrating player, but Solomon Kalu.
Oh
Yeah.
Honourable mention. He did score some key goals, man.
He did.
He's very
He did.
frustrating, but under Roman, But yeah, go on, Charlotte. You want to introduce someone new?
Charlie.
Well,
go
I
on.
mean, I'm not actually. Marshall can introduce him, but for me personally, if we were going to do, there's only one person that's getting that spot, and that's Zola. Zola is getting that spot, man. Fact.
It's not Roman. It's not on the Roman.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying because it's Roman. If it wasn't Roman era, we would have that spot.
Absolutely.
I was.
Of course, I
was
wanted
with
to
you,
debate.
Charlotte.
No. That's what I'm saying. I just
Charlie,
wanted
he
to
would have
get
already
that
been
out
in
there.
before we started.
Just to clarify, just wanted to get that out there.
Facts.
But I'm going to be very controversial here and actually agree with Prime.
Ooh.
I'll never
Anelka.
forgive you for this Prime for saying
I'm
that.
not arguing with that.
Wait, well, what did you say?
I said Mata.
No. You just said something. What did you say?
I said I'll never forgive you for picking Anelka.
For what? For being smarter than you?
Shut up.
It was so rude.
Andrew,
Drogba's
you better not
Tammy's.
disappoint me. You
Go
better
on,
not
Marshall.
disappoint me, Andrew.
You do yours, Marshall.
Marshall, your turn, my friend.
Don't disappoint me.
I'll be honest with you guys.
He's not going to say
You've all had very, very
Don't
good shouts.
disappoint me.
Can we count Maluda as a right winger too?
Oh, he did Maluda.
Of course you can. Of course you
Yeah,
can.
you can. Yeah.
Of course you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck between Joe Cole and Maluda, to be honest with you guys.
I'm surprised Joe Cole hadn't. No one's picked for.
Joe Cole's better.
Joe Cole is very, very underrated. Very
one of our
underrated.
best ever technical players. I say it now, man.
Do you know what?
for real.
Just to defeat Anelka, if Marshall, if you want to go with Joe Cole, I'll change to Joe Cole.
But see, I want to go with Joe Cole, but because Maluda just ended up getting more playing time than him, as far as I remember, and just the chemistry he had with Drogba and how dangerous he was in the box every time, his dribbling ability.
Yeah.
And just imagine Maluda and Hazard on the wings. Jesus fucking Christ. It's tough. I love Joe Cole, but I'm gonna have to go with Maluda. I have to go with
I
Maluda.
revert back to plan matter then.
I'm sorry. Anelka's a really good shout though, because Anelka and Drogba also they were buddy, but
Andrew, before you
Maluda,
vote, I'll say this about Anelka. Anelka is incredible. Okay, like he's had a great career,
but
he was top scorer in the league with Chelsea.
Yeah.
But two things.
08, 09.
Two things. Missed the penalty, which cost us the Champions League. Number 2, he is the reason we're not invincibles. Now you might ask me why.
Oh, come on.
He is. I don't care.
He was doing his job.
I'm petty.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That is
Wait,
seriously petty, man.
did you actually think we would have gone invincible that season?
Of course, we were better. We were a better team than Arsenal, anyways. So,
No, I know. But I mean, do you think that was actually the plan to go invincible?
It wasn't the plan,
not the plan.
but it became the plan.
plan.
Do you know what I mean? It became the plan. Like,
I think we would have.
Yeah.
We're a better team than Invincibles.
You want to change their mind after I said that? Anyone? No?
Like, he's not my choice.
I'm still on the fence between Joe Cole and Maluda. I
He's
don't
not
care
my
about
choice.
that.
Go on, Andrew.
So my vote is for Joe Cole.
Andrew, I'm going Joe Cole then.
Whoa, no change in the vote. That's a flip-flop. That's a flip-flop, man.
Well, I don't want to air out something personal, but yesterday you were telling me how great I was and stuff like that, and now you're playing against me. Why? we had a good bonding moment, heart to heart, and then now you're just
destroying it.
On stream, times change. On stream. Times change.
Joe Cole bought in the same day as Juan Sebastian Veron in 2003.
That transfer for Ron angers me.
Yeah. Really stepped up his game after Mourinho destroyed him after taking him against Liverpool. And much to what Football Myth says, Mourinho didn't destroy Joe Cole's career at all. He actually made it. 2005-06 season was his best season under us, culminating in him rinsing Rio Ferdinand when we won 3-0 and won the league for the second time in a row. Solved England's World Cup problem, played on the left and scored that banger against Sweden. Got injured in 2006, and you know how important he was to Mourinho. One of his first games back was the European Cup semi-final against Liverpool, and he scored in that game. That's how important he was to Jose Mourinho.
Andrew, you're saying too much. Jose ruined him. You're saying too much.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the myth that we don't play good football under Jose at all, and he ruined Joe Cole. That's Talk Sports View, dead radio. Joe Cole.
If you still want to sponsor me, talk.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Me too. Yeah, if you still
sponsors the channel, no problem.
Guys, I've got to put an opinion out there. Do you think?
Hang on, let me finish.
Let him land.
Joe Cole for me on that right hand side out of the options, just for also his longevity as well. I mean, I think Iron Robin's the best player out of those choices is Iron Robin, obviously, but just for Chelsea, I think it's Joe Cole. So Joe Cole for me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make it nice and quick, man. I've already voted for Joe Cole. He's already in my team, and I've already finished the team. So listen, guys. I'm sorry, man. Listen, this is what I'll say about Joe Cole, right? Here's what I'll say about Joe Cole. Technically, one of the best we had in that generation. We had the likes of Gerrard, Lampard. We had Scholes who matched him in that technicality. But his technical ability, man, he's the kind of guy who people looked at him now and be like, oh, like, you know, those people like the grassroots English football. Oh, look at him, mate. Doesn't track back. Doesn't do enough. That's what they do. You know why they do that? Because they know he's got techers, man. He's got techers. Like he's a different level, man. But I'm gonna put the final team on the screen, guys.
I mean,
you know what? After you guys,
actually, you got my shot.
No, I was just gonna say after thinking about it and remembering that this is favorites, I'd have to go Joe Cole because I like Joe Cole as a player better than Maluda, but I thought Maluda was better than Joe Cole. But I do like Joe Cole. I feel like Andrew just, stroked that Joe Cole is your favorite player kind of vibe on me.
Here's what I'll say, guys.
Say this?
Go on.
Oh, yeah. The reason why I said Anelka is just because of the partnership him and Drogba had.
Yeah.
But however, it is Joe Cole. He does get in there. Anelka gets on the bench though, obviously.
Man, our bench is like going to be a whole 23-man squad at this rate, man.
It is. Listen, guys.
It's like a World Cup
before I reveal the final team, I want to say that I made the team before the stream, and I wanted to see if you guys would match it. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to show you guys in a bit, but before I do, the people in the who's watching this video in the comments, make sure you guys like this video. We'll have a lot more ideas coming up. Make sure you subscribe to me as well. Subscribe to all the lovely people in here as well. I'm going to reveal my team before I reveal the actual team, and I want to see if it matches.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's my team.
Oh, wow.
One player.
Other than Kante, it's basically 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we? Yeah, 2 players.
This is the actual team.
Dave.
Oh yeah, we chose Dave. I forgot.
Yeah, Dave and that's it.
There you go. Dave. There you go. Now we'll do the bench briefly. We'll do the bench. I'm gonna do 5 players.
Oh.
And
it's,
we need to have
it's just as hard.
we need to have a goalkeeper in there, so it's 4 players technically. And the goalkeeper has to be kept. No, I'm joking. All right, so the goalkeeper,
Courtois.
Courtois, nice and easy.
Yeah.
Do you know
One of the centre backs, Gary Cahill.
Hang on.
Put it aside, Andrew.
I will probably agree with you, but my heart, man, Kudicini. Oh,
Oh my God,
best number two.
Kudicini.
Best number two in all of football, man.
No, Andrew, I agree with that. However,
I know. I agree with you, but a huge honourable mention to Carlo Kudicini, man. Huge. The only goalkeeper I've ever seen that when we won 4-1 against Liverpool, he got man in a match. This doesn't make any sense.
I think our defender, it has to be. Well, if Dave is starting, it has to be Ivanovic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Gaz has to be in
yeah.
there as well.
Yeah.
Gary has to be in there.
Well, no, you're only picking 5 subs, right? So
Yeah. So what is that? 3 players so far.
yes, 3 players. Yeah.
No,
So-
pick 7 subs. 7 subs.
All right. Yeah, because
No, I want to
If
do 5. Man.
Ivanovic
I'll make it more
makes it.
difficult.
Ivanovic makes it.
if you do
obviously.
7, you can have a
Okay, so Brand
Brand
makes it over Gary Cahill for me then. Gary Cahill can be in the reserves, man. If he's fit, he can come in. You know, if we've got an injury on the bench, he'll come in. You know him, man. He's a workhorse, man. He'll do anything for the team. So I'll put Ivanovic in there. We've got 3 more positions to fill. We want attacking players, right? I'm gonna give you guys some suggestions. Anelka Malouda, that's one of them.
2.
And Diego Costa. No one mentioned him. I can't believe it. Diego
I
Costa.
think Costa.
true.
I'd put Costa on the bench if I'm being honest.
I'd probably go with Anelka on the bench.
I go with Anelka, I think.
So you can have Anelka Costa, and we have one more space.
Hold on. No.
No, see, that's why you should do 7.
Think
makes
think
it-
about
makes
it
it
logically and
more
with balance.
Yeah.
I feel like Anelka can give you
Anelka can cover 2. Anelka
what
can cover 2
Malouda-
positions.
Exactly,
Anelka can do 2
exactly.
positions.
Who's had the
Go
better Chelsea
right,
career?
right.
Diego Costa or Anelka?
You heard the what?
Anelka.
Better Chelsea career.
I think Anelka did,
Anelka
right?
did.
Anelka.
Anelka did.
I'm
yeah.
Really?
I'm saying Costa, but that's because Costa.
I
know,
think
that was
he
me.
did.
That was me watching football growing
Anelka
up.
had more
So-
trophies, I believe.
No, 1,
3 trophies for Costa, 2 Premier
2,
Leagues,
3.
one FA Cup.
No, Anelka only has 3 because they got rid of him in January 12, right?
Costa has a
He
League
got
Cup
one
and 2
January
Premier Leagues.
Costa's got more. No, he's got
A League Cup and 2
Yeah.
Premier Leagues, yeah.
They've got the same amount. It's Anelka. You know, just more moments. As Will likes to say, moments players.
No,
And
but
Anelka has more for me, more moments. So.
great moments that win you trophies are completely fine.
In that case, Torres over Anelka. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no!
I'm kidding. I'm
Torres.
kidding. We're not doing this
Wait,
again.
hold
We
on.
learn from our
Wait,
mistakes.
no.
You could make it-
Well. Repeat what you said.
I said that if let's say for example, if Hakim Ziyech played,
No. I don't need
If-
to. What did you say? didn't know
I
what you
said moments in clutch moments while playing well in a game are completely fine. They're great.
That's not exactly what you said because I heard something like trophies.
Oh, that contributes to trophies, yeah, contributes to success, yeah.
Do you know what, yeah?
Oh,
I'm-
okay. In that factor, Lampard's not in this team. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Here's what I'll do. I'll give you guys the 4 names that we have so far, yeah? And then I want Charlotte to give me the last name. I'm going to go with it, yeah?
Yeah,
So we've got Courtois in there. We
Yeah.
said Ivanovic.
yeah.
We said Anelka.
hmm
Then we said the last
2
one
more
was...
spots.
2 more spots.
2 more
I'm
spots.
putting Diego Costa in there. And I want the
Okay.
last one to be given us by Charlotte. Charlotte, I'll give you the options.
Yeah.
It can be any position. We've got Balak in there. We've got Ramirez in there.
Fabregas.
John Obi Mikel. And we've got Kante. Big one
no
for us.
Fabregas.
And Fabregas.
Go Fabregas.
Oh, okay.
This is an interesting one for me. I think there's 2 players that kind of. Who are the players again? Sorry, my brain has gone blank.
I'll do it for you. Yeah, of course. We've got Cesc Balak,
Sure.
Kante. We've got Diego Costa. No, Diego Costa's in the team. Who was it? Ramirez. Yeah, that's all we'll do this for. Ramirez, Kante, Balak, and John Obi Mikel.
Cesc.
And Cesc.
I think the Kante and Fabregas and John Obi get a mention, but
Yeah.
it's between Ramirez and Balak for me.
Interesting. Yeah.
On a personal level, anyway,
Of
it is.
course.
But for me, Balak has to take it.
Balak, I'm so happy.
He just edges it, you know. Like for me, on a personal level, I love them both, but Balak will always edge it on performance, on talent, on the ball contact. He will always have that edge for me.
Yeah.
And to conclude, guys, we've got one very important position.
The manager, right? Yeah.
For me, it's two choices. I'm going to make it nice and easy.
Yikes.
Carlo.
Considering how many managers
I'm not
we've
listening to
had.
anyone else.
I'll make an argument for Frank Lampard.
And Prime, that's when you'll be removed from the stream. That's when I can't have that.
Can I make the argument first before you remove me?
Go on. He's a club legend. Hey.
No, because according to all
He's a Chelsea
fans,
man.
according to all Chelsea fans, he achieved success last season by getting top 4. No
Big up,
other
man, that
manager in the
Gem.
world would
Big
have
up,
got
Gem,
top
the
4
comments.
last season. Ooh.
Big up, Jim.
But Sarri got top 4 with pretty much.
Will, sarcasm.
Yeah, I know.
All right, hold on. I'm going to put the team up one last time. Yeah, about when you're talking. 1 second. Put the team up for them so you can have a look. There you go.
So who
Probably
who are the two managers that are in then?
Mourinho and Ancelotti.
Can I?
Well, I mean, is that up for debate?
Not
mean,
for me.
No. But if you're
Some respect
looking,
to Avram Grant.
no. Hold on. Let me just finish for a sec.
Go on.
Firstly, if we're going between Carlo and Mourinho. Firstly, the team you're looking at right there is Mourinho Prime.
Yeah.
That is Mourinho's team.
Yeah, that is Mourinho's team.
I can't say Carlo based on the fact that I've seen Mourinho manage this team. Champions League, Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop there and say Mourinho.
Can I say something about my experience with watching Chelsea? Yeah, do you know one of the reasons and one of my biggest regrets is that it's not even my fault, so it's not really a regret. But I don't remember seeing Ancelotti's Chelsea,
And it should have been born earlier.
Every day it breaks me that I didn't get to see that team.
Andrew, what should his dad have done?
Should have got. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. That's too. It's too disrespectful. I like Will. That's even too disrespectful.
Yeah,
Oh
but that's why
Queensbury rules.
Too cool. I want Ancelotti to come back, so I get to experience. I know it won't be the same, but I want to see Ancelotti at my club with me actually remembering it in the future. So
Well, just go on YouTube.
no, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same.
Well, there are some.
If only it was that easy.
You know Samuel, the Arsenal fan. He's never seen the Invincible, but he's not complaining.
Yeah, but let's be honest. That Ancelotti team, you could argue, was as good, if not better, than the Invincibles. So.
I'm going to go next, guys. I'm going to vote for Carlo.
Oh yeah,
Because
all our teams.
Subjectivity-wise, it's my favorite team. It's the favorite team. It's the best football I've seen us play in a long while. Like I haven't seen us play that good of football offensively. We were solid defensively as well. We set records. He wasn't there long enough to overtake Mourinho's legacy, obviously, as Chelsea manager. But his football was something else, man. I'll go with him. I'm gonna go with actually. Let me go with Marshall next. Marshall, you give me your vote.
Put some respect on Avram Grant's name, man. He got us to all the finals. Man got us to all the finals. Just didn't win them.
That's right. He did it. Right.
I feel bad for the guy. I think I like Jose. Even now, I like Jose. I did watch that. What's the documentary on Amazon called again? Forgot. The Spurs one.
Marshall, sorry to interrupt you. Did you say I think I like Jose?
No, I said I do like Jose.
No, you
Did
said
I say I think I like Jose?
You said I
don't
think,
remember, bro.
You said I think I like Jose.
I drank apple juice, dude. But I do like Jose, and I can't remember All or Nothing, right? Slens, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
And that documentary made me like him even more.
Nothing. It should just be called Nothing because they never win.
That's literally the joke I make all the time. But because I actually got to see a little bit of Ancelotti when he coached, and just I also like Ancelotti as a person too. He's a very, very cool manager. And seeing what he's done in Real, seeing his legacy too, he's really up there with Jose. Not as good as Jose, but he's up there with Jose. I gotta go Carlos.
Oh, we got 2 for Carlo. Interesting.
Yeah, I gotta go Carlo just because
Remind me of
the man's coached a lot of my favorite teams too.
Story sense? What'd you say?
Did you vote for Carlo as well?
No, I voted for Jose.
Jose. Okay, so we've got 2-2. All right, let me go to Andrew next. You know what? I'll make Andrew the deciding vote. Prime's always the deciding vote.
Just choking.
Prime, you go ahead. So we got 2 for Jose.
Andrew's moving like Len Goodman on Strictly Come Dancing with a deciding vote.
I wonder who he's voting for, by the way. Jose sexual.
I'll go Ancelotti.
I knew he'd be different. All right. You know what I'll do?
Brian,
No, I'm joking. What?
You made a massive argument saying Mourinho is a bigger legend than Lampard, and then you
He is. Oh.
Look at Jem.
Obviously it is. Obviously it is Mourinho.
Cool. All right, Andrew. If I'm just saying, no pressure on you, but if you vote for Carlo, what I'll do is I'll leave it to the comments.
Okay.
But if people suggest Lampard or AVB, I might have to be Slans Mugabe again and take over. But yeah, go on, Andrew.
Yeah. It's Jose. It's Jose. That's what Charlotte said is absolutely correct. That team is Jose's prime team, and Jose, as much as Roman Abrahmovic is the most important man in our history. The second most important man is Jose Mourinho in our history, because he took that team and he made them winners, and he made it back to back as well. The first title for me is always the best title, no matter what. Jose Mourinho.
My manager.
Yeah, Jose Mourinho. 3 titles.
Andrew,
Yeah, but
that's what I'll say. Yeah.
Did Jose ever get us top 4? No. Lampard did.
He goes top one. That's what he got us.
Guys, I'm afraid you're all wrong here. There was only one right answer, and he's on the screen as we speak.
Yo, honestly, no. Hold on. I gotta. It's considerable. In the path we're going right now.
Don't say it.
If Tuchel keeps it up, if we win the Champions League, if next year we win the Premiership, the Premier League. Wow, I can't talk.
You're not asking much, Marshall, are you? You're not asking much.
I know, literally, like.
Listen though, like if he ends up,
no, Marshall, not the jinx, not the Marshall jinx. We're not doing the Marshall jinx.
If he ends up under the Roman Abrahmovic era, Gem, but if he ends up tying or even surpassing Jose's record when it comes to undefeated runs at Stamford Bridge, you could argue he is the next best, if not the best, Chelsea manager. I am so hyped for this guy. He has been so impressive since he's come in.
15 games in.
Yeah, guys.
He has seduced me. He has seduced me.
Marshall. Who's going to be the fulcrum of that team? Mason Mount. You created Mason Mount. Frank Lampard.
Listen. Everyone here knows that I was Frank in. I was Lampard in for a while. And everyone knows
he's a survivor. He's a survivor, guys.
He's a survivor. I give Lampard credit for, if this team goes on to become very successful. Can't talk. I give Lampard credit for building the spine.
I'm not going to start this debate now. No chance.
Yeah.
No chance. No chance.
Because then I'll no,
It's an unpopular opinion show.
No, because then I'll go. I'll come back at you, Marshall. Very simple. I'll go. What spine? They didn't have any spine.
I just want to big up Jem
They
in
were
the comments.
spineless.
Yeah? Every single suggestion you made was pre-Roman. Literally.
Yeah.
Every
Last
single
one.
suggestion you made.
Just to clarify, Jem.
Oh, not this one. Not this one.
Jem, I saw you put Zola in, and I couldn't agree more.
I know.
If this was an overall thing,
Yeah,
I had to mention Zola just for the fact that whether he was in the Roman era or not, I had to mention him because he is one of my favourite players apart from Dennis Wise, man.
Yeah. So same for me.
One player who gets in pre-Roman. Who is it?
Oh, it's Zola for me. Zola. He goes on. He goes on that Ryan side.
Oh no, Prime.
No, I want to hear him.
I didn't watch Dennis Wise. I don't know how good he is.
Oh, that's. I think Dennis Wise is like a cult. Is more of a cult hero.
Do you know who we forgot? By the way,
I like him because he's one of my favourites.
Did you forget?
We forgot Good Johnson.
I put that in there.
Yeah.
Honourable mention.
No, as in actually playing in the team because he played on the Roman for a bit. So
yeah, no, I don't think he goes in. Honourable mention. He goes honourable mention for Ireland.
Doesn't Rude make it in there too?
Not under Roman. We put it was way before.
Oh, overall, I mean.
No.
Do you know who was a shout for before Roman? I'd put 2 strikers and I'd play Jimmy Floyd next to a Dropper. And that would be
Jesus Christ, the defenders would go home in crutches.
That's it. That's it.
Battle all over the place.
But listen, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Before I just want to show
yes, McGregor.
Conclude here. If you guys can see Drogba, we got Drogba, Joe Cole, Hazard on the left. Look at this. Midfield of 3, man. We would dominate for years, man. Makelele, Lampard, Essien. You got Dave, Carvalho, JT, Ashley Cole on the left, and obviously Peter Cech. Guys, honestly, I want to thank you all for joining me. I want to thank everyone in the comments who's liked this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to me because there'll be a lot more content coming your way. Similar content. I'm going to give everyone.
We need to do the
we do. I was thinking about it. Yeah. There's some more ideas.
Oh my god, a worse like.
There's some ideas in the
Oh my god, yes, please.
That'll be more of a debate. Yeah. No,
what?
He's crapper than him. He's rubbish.
Can we actually do that, please?
We'll get it done. Kepa's going to be captain. Kepa's going to be captain. That's for sure. But yeah, man, I'm going to let you guys what's it called? Say what you want to say before we leave. Andrew, you go first, my friend.
Yep. KH No Filter Football, close to 1,000 subs. We will be dropping reaction to Rory's apology video this week and other stuff because we know how people do not like the international break. Yeah, he did an apology video. Yeah.
It was a 9 minutes. Yeah, he apologized.
Stupid shit he said against Roman and Tuchel.
How do I not know what's there?
It was on YouTube. This was posted this morning. Prime.
Maybe because you don't follow him and you're a better person for it.
Yeah, that's
Prime.
true,
It's no. I don't even follow him. I don't even subscribe to him, and it popped out on my thing.
I called Rory a low
IQ on that channel, on Charlotte's channel, watch alongs, everything but football show, wrestling show, which wasn't. We'll have better wrestling shows, guys. That was wrestling last night. Was
WrestleMania will be better.
It's not awful.
The chat was good. The chat was good, but Strong TV and other areas of this community. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Marshall, go on. Where can people find you, my friend?
Like Andrew and like Will, you can find us at KH No Filter Football and also Slens, obviously. Make sure if you want to check out my own content, I have a YouTube and a Twitch under Marshall DBX, just right over here. And if you want to listen to my music, I have a band called Back Pocket Alimony, and you can check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Pandora, wherever you listen to your music. Absolutely wherever you listen to music. Or just Google us and you'll find us there. And make sure to follow the KH No Filter Twitter to get all the scandalous stuff on there.
Latimus Prime. Where can people find you, my friend, other than everywhere on this platform?
Well,
YouTube.
Slens, as long as you keep paying me to come on here, I will.
What?
Whoa.
Andrew, how many followers do you have on Twitter?
245.
Andrew, we can
Huh?
combine our followers if you want, and then it's a bit more fair.
Guys, I'm
sorry.
happy to combine mine as well. So let's bang that in,
both.
and then we've got more.
Like a
Yeah.
super,
Yeah.
like a super.
Hey,
Combination.
I created all of you guys here, so
You guys are
Prime,
playing against me already,
to be
man.
fair, Prime, on Twitter, I have a better followers to following ratio than you. So.
yeah. But well, to be fair, no one cares about your opinions.
Prime
Anyway,
is the BTEC Zordon to our BTEC Power Rangers. Is it?
who's Zordon? I'm not the Power Ranger.
Oh, shut up, Prime.
I didn't watch Power Rangers. I wasn't a nerd, so
Fine.
Oh.
He's the BTEC Professor X to our BTEC X-Men. How about that?
Yeah.
X-Men in general are B-Tech.
Prime, you want to tell us where we can find you?
okay, if you say so. I mean, I'm more Thanos, but yeah. You can catch me on the Football Terrace. Just after we did a video at 9 o'clock about the best young players in the Premier League, so check that one out.
The children of Prime.
Do you think I would have picked you up? Never mind. And also on Twitter, where I will be trying to cancel Andrew and Will. So
you
man,
cancel us, we'll
got to
come
say
back
for
twice
yourself.
as strong. That's what we'll come back twice as strong.
okay,
If you want to follow a misunderstood genius on Twitter, well then don't follow me.
Oh, got there ahead of me. Damn.
But yeah, just follow the Twitter account for KH No Filter Football at KH No Filter.
The one, the only Charlotte. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter. My underscore is there. It's at Charl_strong. You can. I'm on the Women's Show on the Terrace for Kendall's show. Find me on Strong TV. Make sure you guys check it out. Give it a like and subscribe. We've got some good shows. I've got a show with Prime. I've got a show with Andrew. Although I'm hoping next pay-per-view is actually better, because the best part of last night's stream was actually the stream itself. Make sure you guys give Slens' channel a like and subscribe, and give everyone else's channel a follow, and check out Marshall's music too. It's good.
Hey, thanks, Charlotte.
Big up,
I'm
guys.
glad you listened to it.
As she said, obviously, hit a subscribe if you can, guys. I'm going to leave you with a beautiful image before we leave. It's the image of our wonderful manager who's going to win us the Champions League. Guys.
Wait, Slens, why did you ask me to send an image from Andrew's OnlyFans? We're not going to use it for the stream.
Oh, not
It's a great ending to the video here, guys. All right.
I've got to change my password again. Jesus.